Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Rick. Video today for Modern Dating here. He became homeless after coming home at 4 p.m. after a girl's night out. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
Oh, no. You see what time it is?
Yes, I'm tired.
Where were you?
I was with my girls. I told you I was going out.
You went out yesterday at 9 p.m. It's 4 p.m. next day. And why do you have an overnight bag if you just going to the club with your friends?
Because I had to get dressed at her house, and then we went out and we had a good time.
So why wouldn't you come back home?
Why are you asking me so many questions? Just let me in.
No. Where's your keys at? Where's your keys?
Does it matter? I'm here.
And why do you look like that? You look like you just woke up. You know what? Take your black ass back to where you came from. Thank you very much. Thank you. Step a little close. The door's less than about now. Thank you.
My man.
Obviously, he never went out before. Sometimes you gotta lay down on your homie's couch before you can head home.
What the fuck? That has never happened to me. I've had homies do this to me, but that has never happened to me personally. I'd be dead tired after an event like Friday night. We had an event. We hosted a rap concert at the shop. I didn't finish that the concert didn't finish until 2. Cleaning up, doing everything. I didn't freaking get home till like 3:30. I didn't fall asleep till 4. I wake up at 5 every day. I still did what I needed to do. I didn't just pass out in somebody's couch or pass out at work or pass out on the office somewhere. No, I came home, did I not?
Her single friends gave her single advice. Now she is single. Single Matt. Good for you. Respect is everything. If you want to move like you are single, be single.
Yep.
Go stay at your single friend's house. Back where you came from.
To the street.
And why do you have an overnight bag if you just going to the club with your friends?
Asking her why she had an overnight bag was a valid question, because if she was just going to a girl's night, why would she need a whole bag? It also suggests that she had planned an after-party destination ahead of time, and this is probably the reason he is uncomfortable. He knows certain dots are not connecting. It seems like his decision helped her realize that her partner is someone with strong principles. He values honesty and transparency and wants to have all the facts before moving forward, and that's why his reaction made sense. She couldn't give him a clear explanation for his questions. If she had been upfront and told him about her plans, it could have avoided a lot of confusion. When someone sleeps over without giving notice, it's natural for their partner to feel uncertain or start doubting things. That kind of behavior can lead to drama and weaken trust in the relationship, which...
I mean, how hard is it? Hey, babe, I'm going to have to sleep on the couch or whatever it is. She didn't say shit. So that's where whoever that simp was that was talking stupid bullshit. Simp!
Seems like something he's not willing to be part of. He actually did a good thing for both of them because respect is everything in a relationship. By holding his ground, he's made it clear that respect and honesty are non-negotiable, which is crucial for any healthy relationship. At the same time, he's also given her the opportunity to enjoy the single lifestyle she seems to want. If that's what she prefers, then it's better for both of them. It's also possible that she was influenced by some of her single friends, and that may have led to her decisions. But unfortunately, she became homeless in the process.
Everything was perfectly fine until she demonstrated how popular she is. It seems like her friend zone is crowded, and her partner is no longer enjoying this vibe.
Some of us girls are just nice people and know a lot of people. Got nothing to do with relationships, nothing. Just good vibes.
Just girls just hugging on everybody is just such a turn off.
I know a lot of people because of my profession. They know how them sugar walls feel. I'm sure she went to school at some point. So of course she's gonna know people in general. She passed out too many hugs. Turn off. It would be a different story if it was one or two friends, but it seems like she is well known by most guys, so it sends a different kind of message.
It's weird when they go and the guy's already like this, and just like this, and then she just goes up to hug him. That weirds me out.
This can make most men uncomfortable, especially if they're thinking about dating her. It's not just casual handshakes, they're hugging each other in a way that shows they have a deeper connection. That kind of closeness can be concerning, especially since it's known that the friend zone is often full of exes or guys waiting for a chance to be next in line.
Of course.
By keeping those relationships so close, she's showing that she is still interested in maintaining those options, and that's bound to make her partner uneasy.
For you to come at me, for you to come at me.
The situation gets even more complicated when she pushes her partner to hug them. It shows how much she values their friendship, but at the same time, it could reveal something about how much she respects her partner. It's almost like she's prioritizing those friendships over his comfort, which can make him question his place in her life. Imagine if the roles were reversed, she probably wouldn't feel great if her partner was hugging every girl in the room. That should have been a reason for her to be more mindful and not push him aside for the sake of her friendships. It's about mutual respect, and her actions here show a bit of a disregard for how her partner might feel.
She wants to know what to do to get her man to marry her. She believes that they should be married by now, but it seems like he doesn't share the same opinion. Now she is asking for those who have any idea of what can she do to make him take that step.
For those of you that are married, how did you get your significant other to see the value in getting engaged and getting married?
Ask you a random question. When you proposed to me, did you feel like I had to convince you to do that, or did you want to do that on your own?
No, I wanted to.
Why?
Why would you? I don't need convincing.
I know, but I was watching a TikTok where a girl was like, hey, what did you do to get your boyfriend, or what are some things I could do to get my boyfriend to convince him that we should get married because they've been in a long-term relationship? So, like, we were in a, I'm not gonna say long-term, but we were in a relationship. Basically, what the dude is saying, like, we're already together, why do we have to get married? So, like, what was your reasoning?
Oh. I mean, I liked it, so I put a ring on it. No, I mean, I
He doesn't have a
wanted to commit to
logistical
being with you
answer.
forever.
Did you
I
think,
didn't want to not be with you.
did you think, like, marriage was the only way to go about it? Or did you, like, you're happy to be married? Like, do you think being married versus...
I love being married.
Oh, really?
Being married to you.
That was a great response. If you feel the need to pressure someone to take this step, maybe you should think again, because it's not a good idea.
I mean, these people look a little bit older too, like maybe in their my age-ish, a little bit older than my age. So they're a little different. They're built a little different. Marriage is still a thing for them. They haven't seen some of the devastation that us younger men and us men nowadays see out there. So it's harder to push towards that. Hey, if you guys find a good, genuine woman, fuck yeah, get married. Fuck yeah, if I can have a wonderful family, 3-4 kids. I don't give a fuck what you guys want. Enjoy. Do your thing. But the way laws work and the ways relationships seems to work, I can't genuinely tell you guys to do that. If I tell you 90% of you guys are going to get fucked. And that's not what this channel's about.
I wanted to show that commitment. To show you that commitment. Why?
Just because of what she said.
Well,
I just thought it was an interesting take.
I feel like if you have to be convinced to marry somebody, then you probably shouldn't. Or it's an indication that you don't want to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never met a man like this in my entire life. Not even who dated my friends. I'm so happy he exists, but it also makes me sad because a lot of us will never even cross paths with someone like him.
Yeah, because you guys are probably nothing like her. She went and discussed things with her husband. She didn't just go and badger the shit out of him about this topic. No, she just genuinely had a discussion with him, asked him questions, he genuinely answered, and she didn't badger his answers. Most of you women can't do shit like that to men at all. You ask us things, as soon as we answer, now your emotions are all fucked, now we have to fix that shit.
My husband told me he was going to marry me within a few weeks of us dating. I didn't have to convince him of anything. My husband, going on 10 years, got the ring after our first date without even kissing me. If he wants to, he will. It was a valid question, but she's looking at it from the wrong perspective. You shouldn't have to convince your significant other to marry you. It should happen organically. All you really need to do is be yourself and show through your actions the kind of wife he would have, and let him decide. Most men know within a few months whether they see themselves marrying the woman they are currently in a relationship.
This is true. I can agree with this. We kind of know in a few months. But we should still be vetting for another few years. Just because, I feel like I think this is the person I want to be my wife and the mother of my children. Even though you decide that, you still got to go, hold up, swolled up. Don't jump into it yet. So we'll work towards it as if it's like that, but we're still going to be viewing everything. We're still going to be analyzing everything because she can flip the script whenever she wants.
Relationship with. It's all about how they naturally connect. It's not something that needs convincing. It just happens if it's right. The fact that she felt the need to ask this question is a bit of a red flag. It suggests she feels like they should be married by now, but for some reason, that hasn't happened.
I feel like if you have to be convinced to marry somebody, then you probably should.
I agree with his perspective. Getting married is a personal choice. It shouldn't be pressured or influenced by others. Marriage is a serious decision, and it's something that should happen naturally when both people are ready, not because someone feels like the other should make that move.
She believes that a woman shouldn't cry over a man who makes less money than them. Somehow she came up with this theory, and I am struggling to understand her point.
Like, is he a good man?
Let's just be real for a quick second. How many of you have cried over a man you made more money than? How ghetto? And I'm guilty. I used to cry over a man I made more money than.
I cried over a man who drove me to work in my own car. When we go out,
He still drove you to work, you fucking... He still put labor in.
to eat, I used to give him my credit card so it looked like he was paying. I cried over a man I financially supported for 4 months. I cried over a homeless guy. He didn't even have a job. The reality check we all needed. Making more than your partner isn't their fault. You were with the wrong one, that's all. Money has nothing to do with it. I want to expand on one of the comments. It made me question a few things. I cried over a man I financially supported for 4 months. I know most women wouldn't be willing to support their partner financially for a long time. This is a fact I was fine with. But I wasn't aware that 4 months was too long. It would be more understandable if he was unemployed for several months, close to a year, and wasn't doing anything to get back on his feet. But supporting your man for 4 months isn't a lot, especially when he is doing everything he can to find a job. Why does she see it as such a big deal to earn more money than a man? Her question says a lot about her mindset and values. It suggests that she bases a man's worth on how much he earns, which is a wrong way to view relationships. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a woman earning more than her partner. It doesn't take away his value in the relationship. If a woman is making more money, that's not something her partner should be blamed for. Thinking otherwise is a flawed perspective. A lot of women in the comments also seemed uncomfortable with the idea of supporting their partner financially, which feels off. If the man earns more, it's considered normal for him to support his partner, so it should be viewed the same if the roles are reversed. It's important to understand that money doesn't define the value someone brings to a relationship. Supporting each other, whether emotionally or financially, is part of being in a relationship. If you truly see your relationship as a team effort, there shouldn't be anything wrong with either person stepping up financially when needed. It's about balance, respect, and understanding, not about who brings in the bigger paycheck.
This really goes to show how much women care about money. Most women do, guys. This is why we push you to strive to make more, to earn more, and be more purposeful. Yes, money isn't the end-all, be-all. I say it all the time. But I also say money is very important. It decides how most people treat you. It decides where you live. It decides a lot of things, the comforts of life. There's nothing wrong with working hard towards earning more. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time.